DRG 对上 T1 巴黎冠军赛小组赛第3天 ，DRG 主力 Vakasu 因为签证问题无法到场 ，DRG 临时找来前世界冠军 Demon1 空降冠军赛，这支临时拼凑的阵容只够练习几场比赛。Demon1 将再次踏上熟悉的冠军赛舞台，还有办法重现身手吗？究竟这场比赛会有多精彩呢？
And that might be why we've seen the change.
Demon1, another opening for him, but he's stuck in the corner. T1 looking to pressure. Demon1 strikes again before eventually falling. Damage from here on out for T1 possible. They look to retrieve the weapon. The Bulldog will be picked up. DH low on ammo, but good enough to take Spirit C1 down. Akaman, though, cleans up before this gets too spooky.
That's fine. He's going to be an anchor player, as you can see right now.
Full aggression from DRG as expected. It's a bloodbath to start with. Only the first falling from Akaman, but Flexen follows. Nick trying to recover. Stands his ground. Nick! The triple! That's given them a real chance. But the players left only have pistols. Retrieving the weapon is deadly. And Demon1, 1 versus 2.
Been garnered on where Demon1 is going. The problem is Buzz, in the meantime, is wrapping back around. So many angles to clear, would have to check his back. He's going to. He's checked the right angle. Puts it into a 1 versus 1 scenario, but the time has been ticking. And Meteor is just patiently waiting. The timing should work out for him as well. It's a nice attempt, but it's T1 now on the ball.
Meteor as well.
Oh, again, early control. Buzz been taking this space at a perfect horn thrown through. It makes things so easy. Spirit C1's found 2 though. Oh, it's just running through. He manages to get a 3rd. A huge round from him individually. Well, the man
spawns from Spirit C1. These haunts from Stacks have been getting away with so much. It feels like they got extra HP. They're just not being broken. What a spray though, and he steps through the smoke for a bit more. Buzz then trying to reclaim space, reclaim an advantage. With Spirit C1 down, runs straight into Nick, and the round's done. 2 players in, enough of the angles covered. Door almost broken. Buzz in the corner. Akaman's got a decision ahead of him. And now the information is there. Spirit C1, door is broken for him. He goes back to play with his teammate. 2 on that angle. Buzz needs to be patient. Dodges the foe. Doesn't dodge the flash. He eats it. And Akaman and Spirit feed him some bullets alongside. Stacks. He'll only get himself the double. Damn good hold, but it's Demon1 back in there behind.
From Stacks. But then again, it's a fight back. I think Izu ends up getting lost over on that backside. He gets caught out by Nick, who once more has a high impact round. 5-2 lead, and things looking pretty bad for DRG. It's again.
Oh, man.
Flexen's cursed.
Flexen's been having a really tough time, but that kill I can't even fault him for. Buzz is in there, spraying down Nick. The spray and slide. Okay, we're right back to T1 with dominant rounds. They've given DRG a little bit of slack, but oh, hold on, Spirit C1, we've seen this before. Only the 1 damage onto Stacks, but it's not going to make it too easy for Demon1. Certainly looked like it would be a more dominant scoreline, but even that is...
This is... We've seen an arm.
Yeah, I thought it was straight through the smoke. Seeing the arm there is just like, I really feel for Flexen. I don't have the stats on opening duels, but I don't think they're going to look pretty for him.
He was flexing so much his arm. But they are sat at the back, but it's whether or not they're expecting this Rolling Thunder to come through. It doesn't seem like he's going to pop the ult, but he's already been wrecked. It's left onto DH, and they know exactly where he is. Needs to try and deliver the clutch, and he has managed to put it back into the 1 versus 1. The swing coming out from Nick, who's been so good, but playing with his food, just trying to bait him into these fights, and DH will take it! Handing them the L with the Red Bull Club. On the other side of things, it's only Izu who's going to go peeking, and that didn't, I'll be honest with you, it didn't seem like the play. It was just, I assume he had a way out of there, or was hoping to. Demon1, alive and well it seems, but he will be dealt with by DH. The problem, for T1 at least, is that A site has fallen. Coming out for DRG, and an important one at that. As said, I think there's a good opportunity.
Pressure's on Nick when they fade. 2 players coming his way, and it'll be Buzz sliding through again. It's tough to track this man. The flash set up. Demon1 in another clutch, and even blinded, he'll find the first. The Buzz, the savior of this round for T1. Giving up control towards the tree, but now they'll be 3-man stacked up. But they're not here ahead of the push, and Izu goes down alongside Stacks. Ackerman was third! And T1, they had to rotate. They were here a little bit late. Coming in as an Ascension team, the stakes couldn't be higher. As we said, it's not just about lifting a trophy, about making a deep run, making a name for your org, winning your first map for DRG on the international stage.
Oh,
always does a great job.
They've headbutted each other.
He's already come in, smacked the player straight in the head, but not with the rifle. Easy down, but DH is delivering. He's found himself a triple before eventually falling. Stax was there, but Demon1 deals with him. A shaky start for T1. DH put them right back on winning track, but now it's Meteor, a man who's received his MVP, his acknowledgement on the international scene. Well, he has to take down one of the best at a time.
No, that TP was so risky.
Giving it away. Demon1 against Meteor for the round, for the 10th round for DRG. A nail in the coffin if they lose this for T1. And time being bought, Demon1 can reposition, but now Meteor's gonna do the same and there's no escape. Demon1 caught by the ultimate, down to the Sheriff, but he's got the positional advantage. Meteor out of the round. T1 down by 2.
But then gambles on his gate crash, and that gamble was definitely not worth it. Almost handed the round over. DH at the beginning, it feels like a lifetime ago, the amount of work that he was able to do.
Man advantage for the attackers, but that fades quickly. Nice shot by Izu. Here comes DH and Meteor. The full wrath of T1 unleashed, and no one standing but Nick. 3 more. He's already got 2, but that off is holding tight on the angle. Another round for T1. Demon1 waiting outside of A, but the C site, this is where the hit's coming through. Stun, it's perfect. The TP used, but it doesn't get DH to safety. Spirit C1 still able to pick him up. And now they've got control over C, but it's being fought for. Meteor stepped through the smoke. In comes Buzz. The stun landed, but Ackerman gets ahead of it. Flexing from up top. And DRG in a 5v1 all of a sudden. A lot of talk about Izu's operator. Meteor's utility gone, but it will be the A side that's the ultimate target. A sneaky play here from DH, but it all comes down to timing. Nick is walking up on him, but they've decided to leave him. 10 seconds. The plan has to be secured. DH, if he can just drop this spike, it could all be over here, and it's a little late. The spike gets planted, but Nick is left alone. If he doesn't find this pick, they will overwhelm him with numbers, and DH slips away to the tree. Nick against the world. He's had so many big plays. The decoy reveals him. Oh! And the double! He collapsed it, but in the end, it's DH.
This man is no longer in position. In fact, it's such an obscure angle. I don't even know if Demon1 will expect this at all. And the problem is now that clock is starting to tick, the doubt starting to be in his mind. DH has played it to perfection again.
By the time he gets there, they're already teeing up for the push. DRG straight in, Meteor under pressure, he's surrounded, Stax comes in to help and finds the first, lands another! Stax keeps delivering! And he might have delivered them the win! Nick, on a sliver of health, has to stand off against the off, and even then, even the classic can take him down!
Performance. And wow, a recovery already needed in this pistol. It is a firing squad with DH leading the scoreboard already. And while Buzz is there to close it out.
And move towards middle. This is all classics, nothing upgraded.
There we go.
You really don't expect to see a lot of contest. Meteor good for 2 at least. The player spotted crossing with a jump scare from Buzz. And they're losing a few, but that's a pistol. Okay, now I'm getting worried. Now I'm getting really worried. And they know where DH is as well. This man's been so reliable, but an early response like this from DRG, this could really
there we go.
disrupt the rhythm. A rifle, but only 30 HP, Tom. He's got to get the jump on DH.
Will do it, that's the thing. DH has light shield, so a single bullet to the face would be enough to win the round. Now, he believes that he has baited
30 seconds left.
DH, but DH has just sat at the bottom of middle. He's waiting on this fight, and it gets a little bit scary.
To invest
Look at
fully.
this round. Oh, it's a singular rifle being put into the hands of Buzz. The rest really isn't much, but well, if Buzz is playing like this, maybe it won't matter. This is a terrible bonus round coming in from T1, but somehow it's working.
That's right, we get in a barrier up, they've got nothing. Oh, it's an easy round. That's what you would think, but Buzz made it an uphill battle, and they came tumbling down. 3-0 start.
Again, you just talk about the supportive utility, the paranoia that came through. I think Stax is the one that, yeah, he puts that dart into the corner, and as they swap to look to the dart, that's when Buzz...
Looking for some on his own, but around that laneway, when they come to push back in, that's where DRG really pack a punch, not just on close range, but with the numbers by their side as well. Flexen picks up a double. Spirit Z1 there as well. This could be DRG's round. A return. A MasterCard thrifty as they put one on the board on their weaker round. So 1 versus 2. He's got Izu and DH, 2 big players for T1. The operator swapped out. It is just the rifle, but Flexen isolates one. 10 bullets left, but time ticking. Playing inside his smoke. He can challenge as soon as it's tapped, but Izu! He expected it! Lands the shot with plenty of time. I think he's putting the gate crash through to a 10.
This B side of the map as they look to try and make their way through.
Oh, a missed shot by DH though. That's given them an opportunity on DRG. When they got the plant, that's where things changed with Stingers in hand. This time it's beforehand. When Flexen goes diving into market, they've got good control, and Demon1 lands his shot on backside. Stax might have to back off. He's sticking around. He's getting up close. And he'll get the jump on Flexen, but the correction for Demon1 isn't there. Meteor alone, and Nick will put him in the grave.
Get up in their face the second he has this gun. And yeah, just look, he's TPing into angles, just playing up close. And Demon1 also having a solid round at that. Definitely some frustration. And you can understand why. They've lost 2 rounds.
Demon1 all alone. Last time, he had a pretty hefty disadvantage, but this 1v3, a Guardian in hand, and a good idea of where this player is. He is checking this left corner. DH needs to be quick on the trigger, and he will be shut down. The spike, though, is not in a good position. With no cage left to cover the cross, that off could... What? A jump shot with the Guardian. That's one hell of an attempt. Now he knows that that op is on the other side, but hitting this shot will be difficult. Uses the cam to bait him out, and he's done so successfully, but he can't land the shot, and the stun sends him running back. The classic round the corner, that's a risky play. They've given Demon1 a chance, and he may land this shot, but it's 1 bullet in the mag. Not enough as Buzz lands his.
Immediate usage of that knife for an attempted TP, and it has failed miserably. Meteor swinging out of mid. Is already looking to put this one to bed, back on the rifles and back to winning ways for T1. Well,
Meteor, he's been a menace through the smokes, but that reveal, it's caught him off. Well played by Nick. The advantage now found and converted into a 2 by Nick. The flash they thought would be the difference maker, but DH gets caught out alone as well. Crumbling under the pressure applied by Nick. We're left into a 1v3 for Buzz. They know where he is, and they're lined up with a firing squad.
It was a spot where from 6-2 up, they definitely seemed like they were going to struggle. Nonetheless, we'll be back after the break. Don't know if they've necessarily seen Nick just yet. Meteor is going for the fight, a little bit individualistic. The swing back wasn't bad, but Demon1's done well. Unaware of where Buzz currently is trying to figure out every single angle. Instead, he's being swung on, and it's Buzz once again. He is having one hell of a game, closing out the pistol.
Both teams having a very tough lower bracket, regardless of how results go.
Hello.
He's playing like his life's on the line, and Spirit Z1's there to back him up. It's a clean round from DRG.
It's the same sort of stuff we saw from him in the first half. Ackerman just taking over that control, fighting tooth and nail with a teammate alongside him and just landing every single shot.
One of those things as well, just the impact of Flexen's paranoia straight down through that laneway. It's so difficult to play against. This time he comes in at a bit of an angle, and it doesn't catch the first player through. Buzz able to follow up as a result. DH and Stacks with their own kills in the A site. It's fallen just like that. DRG trying to repeat the success time as well. Yeah, they've got the credits here, but it's going to fade very quickly.
Good, man.
They slide through. He was even stunned up, doesn't matter. I'm blinded on the other. I mean, those are fights for the most part that you're at a major disadvantage. Rifles for DRG, but this is one of their last opportunities to fight for this map, to fight for this series. will be Buzz and Izu and DH falling at the hands of Spirit Z1. A coin flip that lands in their favor this time.
So everybody dies, and we have now just flip a coin. Let's just get everybody on stage, and we'll just flip a coin each round, and whoever gets it on heads is going to be the winner. It is absurd. I love the fact as well, rotation is coming in, but they can't take this risk. It's just not worth it. It's down to the spams, but nice work from Flexen. That stack's gone.
Yeah, Flexen making a different name for himself when it comes to A main on Sunset. The spike will be retrieved. However, T1, they're not looking to the side, at least not with two of their players. Paranoia being lined up right now, but they don't find the picks and swinging deep. Nick unblinded, able to drop DH. It's picks across the board for DRG. A response from Meteor. This could be the MVP performance. In fact, it might need to be Buzz by his side. Another for Meteor. Buzz with one. And it's Izu alone against Demon1 in the clutch. 3 rounds between them around DRG knee, but Izu won't give it. 11 on the board.
Fantastic. It's going to force them away. Pop flash back, but again, the pressure is all on Meteor at the moment. The rest of the players still yet to claim any weapons. They're trying to give space for him, but he is being spammed out already. Meteor, he somehow manages to find another, puts it down to a 1 versus 1. DH into the clutch, running round. Just trying to get away from an opponent who's running in, and he hits him, but it's not quite enough. Meteor did so much in that round.
Rifle with the weakness. But jeez, that is ridiculous.
Did we need that slow mode?
Look at this, he steps into the wall. They thought that's going to be their fast lane to success, and instead it was very nearly their downfall. Isolating.
There is still another player here, but they're going to be revealed. Meteor's been getting so many kills that neural theft is already back online.
He's just such a madman, but he needs to deliver more. Meteor and DH down. Here comes the ult out of Spirit Z1. A lot of information to work with. Good stun though from Buzz, and he converts the kill. Izu expecting that decoy, but Spirit Z1 delivering in every fight and caught with a flash in hand. Meteor.
So they push back site. They try and avoid him while he's giving information, take another fight, but the fact is, he was the danger in that round.
I don't know if this is going to be in a pump fake towards A and a rotate back. We'll see. Reveal's on the way, and there might not be any going back. Flexen and Ackerman have shut them down.
Now we have seen that double duel is really starting to come alive. It's another, for Vukashu, one of their best players, that this was going to be a different story. Or maybe not just yet. Buzz, though, he still has other ideas. DH as well. Overtime, it's coming, Mitch. We're going to get it for the second map in the row, unless Demon1 can pull off a 1v5.
One player spotted on the left, but DH is standing patiently, Paranoia in hand, waiting for that aggression to come through. Here goes the stun, the Paranoia, the big swing. Demon1, he was paranoid, and he managed to find the pick. Nick with another. DRG are not going to let this one slip without a serious fight. And Stax can't match up to the numbers thrown at him. Izu alone.
No chance.
And he's done once he comes through this smoke. That's 13 for DRG.
30 seconds
Flexen is going to push right into it.
It's a great reposition, but the angle's going to be cleared anyways, and Buzz lands the shot. Flash through from Spirit Z1. Oh, but up close DH can't get the better of him. A 2 versus 1. Demon1's been in so many tough clutches, but this one winnable. But
Who's gonna look? Who's gonna look?
Looking the wrong way, backing into each other. But when he fires his shot, Demon1 gives the game away.
DRG are not ready just yet to give that one up.
Oh, the shot from Izu. That Spirit Z1 down, a big part of this aggression, a big part of the opening duels that DRG have been able to win. And the reposition from Izu, it's not getting any better for the attackers. He's now ready with Buzz by his side. A deadly duo indeed, and it's Buzz with the triple! DRG decimated in this round. Only Nick standing, and that doesn't last long. Looking to fake out that presence to the A side, but it's early spotted by DRG. Trap going to catch Buzz, and he'll be put in his place by Spirit Z1 this time. Demon1 on the line, catches another, and T1. Again, they have the chance to close it, but again, it's DRG digging deep on this defensive side. Meteor, he's been the one to pull them out of these bad situations, but he has to go huge here. Even the double isn't enough, but Stacks on mid.
Meteor! It's done! T1!